What if we told you India's criminal justice system just witnessed a historic transformation? After nearly 50 years, the colonial-era Criminal Procedure Code, or CrPC, has been replaced the new law. The Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, or BSS. But why was this change needed? What's new? And how does it affect you and me? Let's break it down. Section 1. Why replace CrPC? So first things first, what is this all about? Why did India decide to replace the CrPC after almost 5 decades? Well, imagine this. You're living in India in 2023, a country with bustling cities, advanced technology, and a rapidly changing social landscape. Now picture this. You have a legal system rooted in colonial laws from the 19th century. Doesn't seem quite right, does it? That's exactly the sentiment driving this change. This landmark legislation aims to sweep away the vestiges of colonialism by replacing the outdated Criminal Procedure Code of 1973 with a modern Indian alternative. But it's not just about discarding the old, it's about embracing progress. In today's India, with 21st century crimes and tech, this outdated system couldn't deliver fast or fair justice. Think about cybercrime, identity theft, financial fraud. These are crimes that didn't exist or were unheard of when the CrPC was drafted. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now let's talk about the investigation process. According to the old CrPC, a police officer could keep an investigation going as long as they wanted without any oversight. This led to unnecessary delays, allowing criminals to escape justice. Plus, the language itself felt like deciphering a code. It was so complex that even a simple arrest required multiple steps and numerous legal hurdles. So why not replace it with something more effective? That's where the BSS steps in. Section 2. What is BSS? Okay, so we know why they're making the change, but what exactly is the BSS all about? In essence, this new law is India's answer to a more efficient, fair, and citizen-friendly justice delivery system. This journey began in August 2023 when the BSS was introduced in Parliament. After months of rigorous debate and fine-tuning, it was finally passed in December 2023 and came into effect. The main idea behind this law is pretty straightforward: simplify, modernize, and thoroughly Indianize our criminal procedures. But there's more. The key aim of the BSS is to ensure that justice is not just served, it's served quickly, especially for the common citizen, the Nagarik. Imagine a system where your rights are protected, your voice is heard, and justice isn't a distant dream. That's the promise of the BSS. Section 3. Key highlights of BSS. So what's new here? What does this legislation bring to the table that's different from the CrPC? Let's dive into some of the most important changes brought by the BSS. First up, say goodbye to those long queues and endless paperwork at the police station. The new law introduces EFR, meaning you can file a complaint electronically. No more waiting, no more hassle. Then there's video trials. Yes, you heard it right. The BSS encourages courts to conduct trials through video conferencing. This is a game changer for those who can't physically attend court hearings. Next, let's talk about forensic evidence. The BSS makes it mandatory for courts to examine forensic evidence in serious crimes. This includes DNA testing and digital forensics. The aim is clear: leave no room for doubt, no matter how complex the case. Speaking of investigations, the BSS introduces a timeline-based approach. All investigations must be completed within a set time frame, ensuring that cases don't drag on for years. And remember that zero fur we mentioned earlier? Under the BSS, any police officer can now register as zero fur, meaning you won't have to go from pillar to post to get your complaint registered. These are just some of the key highlights of the BSS. Each provision is carefully crafted to make the justice system more effective, more transparent, and more citizen-centric. Section 4. Case law context. So you might be wondering, how does all of this fit into the broader legal scenario in India? To understand this, let's look at a landmark case, Satendra Kumar Antal v CBI 2022. In this case, the Supreme Court of India made a significant statement. It said that bail is the rule, jail is the exception. This means that in most cases, a person should be granted bail rather than being kept in jail. Why? Because being in jail before a trial can be extremely harsh, especially when a person is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Now, how does this relate to the BSS? Well, the new law reflects this progressive approach. It makes it easier for individuals to get bail, ensuring that they're not kept behind bars unnecessarily. This shift is a big step towards reforming India's criminal justice system. It aligns with global best practices and emphasizes the importance of individual rights and freedoms. Section 5. What it means for citizens. Let's bring this home. How does the BSS impact you and me? How will it change the way crimes are investigated and punished? The BSS is set to revolutionize the way justice is delivered in India. Here's what you can expect. First and foremost, the BSS strengthens the fight against crime. With provisions that expedite investigations and trials, criminals won't be able to get away easily. The days of endless delays and bureaucratic hurdles are over. But that's not all. The BSS also empowers citizens. You no longer have to navigate a complex legal system to seek justice. The new laws are designed to make things easier, faster, and more effective. So whether it's filing a complaint or seeking bail, the BSS has your back. Another significant aspect of the BSS is its focus on protecting victims. The law ensures that victims receive timely justice and support, making a significant step towards creating a safer society. Section 6. Criticisms and challenges. While the BSS holds immense promise, it's essential to acknowledge the criticisms and challenges that come with any major legal reform. Some critics argue that the BSS grants too much discretionary power to the police, potentially opening the door to misuse. They say the focus on speedy trials may compromise the quality of justice. Others worry about the use of digital evidence, questioning its reliability and potential for abuse. However, it's important to note that these concerns are not unique to the BSS. Every revolutionary step forward raises questions and debates. The true test will be in the implementation and practice of the law. As India embraces this new era of criminal justice, it's crucial to stay informed, engage in constructive dialogue, and work towards a fairer, more just society. Conclusion. As India bids farewell to its colonial-era criminal laws and embraces the BSS, we're witnessing not just a legal evolution, but a paradigm shift in our justice delivery system. This move is a testament to India's unwavering commitment to progress, reflecting a nation that is not only independent but also constantly evolving. The BSS is more than just a law. It's a beacon of hope for a swifter, smarter, and fairer justice system. It's a giant leap towards decolonizing India's legal framework, ensuring that the scales of justice truly balance. But as with any monumental change, the success of the BSS will lie in its execution. As India takes this bold step forward, let's hope and work towards a future where justice is not just served, it's served swiftly and effectively. That's all for today. If you found this video informative and want to learn more about the BSS, follow us for more updates and insights on law education. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.